my Taurus babies, what's happening? This is EJ from Taurota Tarot. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Get ready to do Taurus weekly update. We are rolling tomorrow, Monday the 22nd through the following Tuesday, March 30th. Yes, sir. We are almost at the end of the damn month. What the hell? What I want to say about this week, hold on. Let me move my handle over so I can see all my little dates. 23, 24, 25, business, straight business, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, work. There's a little bit of romance sprinkled in there somewhere, bits and pieces. Everything is moving forward. So things that look like they are ending, let them end. We're moving forward. Probably for a lot of you, it's going to be things you thought were going to end, aren't going to end, and things that you thought weren't going to end are going to end. That kind of situation. For others of you, there's situations that they just need to play out in some way. You're just gonna continue. And for a lot of you, that may be karmic situations. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 24, 25, 26. Watch for the big mouths in the office. They're running their mouths this week, but look like the closer we get to Saturday, the more they get to talking. Not necessarily about anything pertaining to you, Taurus, but they're just running their mouth. And this is one of those situations where you don't want to be stuck in the wrong place at the wrong time with this big mouth. So do your best to, I probably would say this week, the less said, the better. One of those kind of weeks. Of course, if there's something where you need to speak your mind, I'm looking at Monday and Tuesday and Friday. If there's some place there that you need to stand your ground, by all means do it. But offering up, this weekend we wouldn't, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't talk about your stimulus check. Don't talk about shit. Don't talk about the koala bears or the kangaroos. Just good morning, everybody, and leave it at that. Cough, sneeze, do what you need to do so people can just get out of your way. I think by the time you get to Tuesday, most people will know you are not going to be the one to hear or deal with a lot of bullshit this week. Promotion, some of you rolling into Thursday and Friday this week, you may hear about a job opening or hear about one coming to a close, so you need to hurry up and get your ducks in a damn row if that's what you're going to do. Those of you that are newly in new positions, Thursday and Friday can be a little bumpy, just with mixed communications. So I'm going to say the theme going on for the next week or so is definitely going to be about talking. Next weekend, heavy, deep conversations, talking about Saturday the 27th, Sunday the 28th, and Monday the 29th. Deep forward-moving conversations with relationships. Again, kind of into this and into that. So this is definitely looking like a week that's going to be good for introspection. There's that damn practice daily shit again. Yeah, this is a week about you, Taurus. So what I said about staying at the office, you high, he high? Yeah, because this is going to be a week of you kind of just doing some inside reflecting. I know the process is down here once again. I think this came up for the weekend update. I just got these cards. It had to be the weekend update where the practice daily came in. Talking about your daily routines. There we go. 10 of Pentacles. You got the Strength card. Practice daily is pulling the High Priestess. Damn cards don't be lying, man. You do double stacks. It's a little hard to it's a little difficult to be trying to tell tales. I'm just saying, I scare myself sometimes. What the hell you want me to tell you? Overall energy for this next handful of days. Ten of Pentacles on top of the slow down card. Many of you, just what I'm saying, you got a lot of stuff going on. Some of you got choices in love in particular. You are in a good place. This Ten of Pentacles and the vice versa speaks to a serene setting. So you personally, I'm not talking about the couple now, I'm just talking about Taurus. You are in a good place. And you can see where whatever actions you take are going to lead to some happiness. But you are definitely in slow down mode. And so just kind of to what I was saying before I pulled the cards out, this is definitely a week to say less, listen more, particularly in the office. But where romance is concerned also, slow down. If you're not already feeling that, slow down. Nothing is going to change. Nothing is going to get away from you, Taurus. I know how you bulls are. Damn it, I'm a bull. You feel like everything is just getting ready to run away and you're not going to be able to catch up. And you're the fastest moving thing in the area. I'm just saying. Horns and all. But you scared you're going to miss out on something. Slow down. And I think for many of you, naturally, you're feeling a slow down energy. You don't feel like being, hear some of y'all, I don't feel like being bothered this weekend. Okay, that's where you are. And that's a good place to be. The back end of the overall energy with the Strength card on top of the Primal Power. Bringing a little bit of balance back, but this is kind of tapping into that woo-hoo you. That voodoo hoodoo you. That stuff on the inside. And getting in touch with, this is more than just meditating and trying to figure out what path you're supposed to be on, but getting in touch with those passions. This is a fire card as far as I'm concerned, all damn fire. Getting in touch with the things that make you go, ooh. People, places, and things. And choosing things, damn, I just saw this yesterday, that make your heart sing. It's shit that get you fired up. And not going with the safe choice. Come on now. That takes courage. That's the first word up on there. Courage. Courage. And balance. I think many of you are already moving into that. The new energy of dealing with the things that you love to on a full-time or a more time basis. So if you've just been grinding and taking care of the kids and everybody at home and not really doing the things that you love, and it's springtime now, so you ain't got no damn excuse. Snow is melting somewhere, shit. Go outside for a walk. Getting in touch with you that way. What is it you want to do? Many of you are feeling that, and maybe you aren't able to put a finger on it. That's what that energy is. Like, you don't really want to do nothing, but you want to figure out what you want to do. Your challenge with the High Priestess on top of the daily practice daily. Practicing those things that settle your mind. The rituals that settle your mind. That's your challenge. Whatever that is. It could be writing. It could be doing laundry. It could be ironing. It could be mopping the floor. It could be talking to a friend. Whatever that is, High Priestess. Doing that thing that settles your mind. High Priestess has an element of logic, obviously, because she's that bitch. And the logic that she brings allows you as a human to deal with inner dilemmas. But sometimes you can't just hash shit out. So this is your challenge, to just shut shit down and do those daily ritual things. What did I say over the weekend? Brush your hair, then you brush your teeth, then you drink your coffee, then you drink your orange juice. Whatever that ritual, getting into that ritual. Breaking it down where you're not just running through your day, grabbing coffee because you're running late. Y'all hear me. The challenge is to slow it down. It's the front end of your overall energy. And get with that inner thing the High Priestess brings, and working on the practice daily. That those things that you do every day, those things will help to settle all the voices and all the nagging and the anxiety and what the fuck you get ready to do next. Like I said, many of you don't even want to wait for the gate to be open right about in this minute. You can see what you want and what you're trying to get to right in front of you. It's right there, but they got the gate closed. That's the universe telling you to slow down. Let the damn cake finish baking before you pull it out and it's all gushy and mushy on the inside. That's the energy. Looking at tomorrow with the Hangman and the look in the mirror, changing perspectives on yourself. It's again self-reflection. There may be some things that you're finding out about yourself, and that man in the mirror whole thing. This is not that check yourself before you wreck yourself type of energy. This is more of reflecting, once again, on you, and maybe where you need to change because you have a better understanding. I think this weekend we talked about enlightenment. So those things that have been enlightened, things have been highlighted for you. Where's the change of perspective need to come from now? Now that you know what's with the whole deal of whatever situation we're referring to, whatever's resonating, where do you need to change your perspective? Might not be tomorrow, it may come up later on in the week. At any rate, it's on the card. Take a look at yourself and think about the things now that you know more information that maybe you need to change your perspective on. Looking at Tuesday's energy with the Six of Cups and the fine-tuned richness of memory and remembering things can help you fine-tune what you're trying to get. So those of you that are dealing with past relationships, you see what's over here. So we over here talking about the richness of memory. Remembering things, however this is resonating in whatever facet you need to remember, and then fine tune on the lessons that were learned and apply them now. That's what that's saying. Things may not be as they seem, so you may need to adjust, once again, change your perspective on certain situations. Looking at Wednesday with the Chariot, the ass end of the Chariot, on the honestly assess, changing perspective. I had to read what I wrote down there. It was almost off from all the oil in my hands, but the Chariot, taking a step back, not going anywhere, but just taking a step back and changing your perspective from the beginning of the week to Wednesday. So there's a change of perspective that needs to happen, and you need to honestly assess the situation for what it is. It doesn't mean it's good, bad, right, wrong, or indifferent. Just assessing a situation honestly for what it is. And then once you know what it is, working from that point, you can work all kind of magic in a little bubble. Woo, 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 woo. That part. Get to Thursday. Surrender and trust. With the Judgment card, there's that divine energy with that damn spirit eagle up there. Surrender and trust the process. You know what you want. Now trust the universe to bring it to you. Trust the universe ain't good. Let me just give you a close-up. Trust the universe is not going to leave you with your ass in your hands. How about that part? Surrender and trust the process. This is a time to think big, Taurus. This ain't the time to be just thinking about your own little metal and your own little flowers that you nibble on. Bigger. Think bigger. Think crazy. The thing that you think won't happen. Put that in that's what you want. Put it in motion. Put it in motion. We get to Friday's energy, take the lead with the Ten of Cups on top. When it comes to your home and the harmony within your home, you're going to have to take the lead on it. You can sit up and think about it all damn day, but I think this came up for the weekend read too. You going to have to take the lead, Taurus. You. And so I know y'all are snuffing and huffing and puffing and carrying on, snorting like bulls do, because you're tired of all. But you know what? Don't nobody care. Just take the lead so the shit can go. This could be in a relationship. You may have to just kick shit in gear. This is what we're doing, damn it. Boom. You will know. I think I said this over the weekend. There's a natural spot in there. You'll know when it's time for you to take the lead. Ain't nobody gonna have to tap you on the shoulder. Hey, bull. You know. You'll know. That's coming sooner rather than later. Go ahead. Don't be afraid. The World card on top of the consciously complete. A union that reconciles opposites. That's what the World card means in this. Starting a new chapter. This is the front. This ain't the ass. This is the front. Walking into that new chapter. And like I said, for some of you, it's going to be that shit that you thought was never forever and never ever going to happen. It's happening. And it becomes consciously complete. It's you putting it in the manifestation. That's coming right after the take the lead card. There is no mistake. I'm just saying. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I can't get my days right. Sunday. Create sacred space with our great and fearless master on top. The king of coins, but we got the backside. You see the bull hanging out over there? Yeah. This is about creating sacred space. And you have to be a little shrewd about what you're doing. And some of you may have a lot of people in your life, living kids in the house, whatever. So you have to be a little, the cunning part. You have to be a little shrewd and slick on how you're doing this. And we're bulls, part of that clan. So this is not going to be difficult for us, even though we don't do really great at strategizing and all that extra bullshit. You have to be a little slick. Those of you that don't have the space and people kind of problem, maybe just because of some of the people that you're dealing with, you may not be ready for them to know certain things or aspects of your spiritual life. Could be that. Could be some other things. But creating a sacred space for yourself. Once again, we're getting into meditation, reflective mode. And in order to do this, you may have to tell some lies. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't go to dinner today. I'm getting my tooth pulled today. Yeah, whatever. But about creating that sacred space and doing whatever you need to do to create that sacred space so that you have somewhere to retreat from. Because this is a lot of action, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of thinking, a lot of movement, a lot of retreating, a lot of detachment, a lot of observation, a lot of listening. All this right here. So you need to create a space for you, Taurus, so you could just get 5 or 10 minutes and just clear your brain. Again, going for a walk is not going to be the worst thing you can do. We get to next Monday. Honor the process. There we go. One more doggone again with the sun card. Got the back side of the sun card. Self-generating renewal. Ain't that what we've been talking about? That's what that is. And there's the butterfly. Bloop, 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 bloop. Dealing with the transformation. Honoring the process. Honoring the process. I know some of y'all with this right here, especially the karmic situations, you can see the changes. You can see from the last time you were with somebody to now, if you're in a karmic situation, you can see the changes. Like, fuck, what's taking so long? Divine timing. Let it happen. Surrender and trust is right under the create a sacred space. Surrender and trust. All of this right here. Take the lead. Honor the process. Little chunked up shit right together. It's not a mistake. It's not a mistake. Take the lead where you need to, but surrender and trust the process. You taking the lead may be something as simple as we going on a trip this year. And you may have to lead a conversation there, so it don't go off the rails nowhere. And just throw it out there and take the lead. You'll be surprised at the uh-huhs and okays you get behind it. Some of you may actually be shocked, but just go with it. At the end of all of this, next Tuesday, what I say, it's the 30th, right at the end of the month. Love brings clarity. Make sure you're looking good for love. That adorn the temple card. And the sacred ritual, which is just so funny. We're talking about practice daily, whatnot. Those rituals. This is a ritual. I didn't know it till I read it. I was like, oh, damn. But adorning yourself is a ritual. Taking the time to put on perfume or put your earrings in your ear and doing affirmations as you do it. In the book, they talk about if you put the earrings on or you put oil behind your ears, I listen. That kind of shit. Hold on, let's see. Okay, so let me get over here in the light. Old people can't see shit. Anyway, place earrings on your ears or anoint your earlobes with oil as you state, I am aware. As you put on a bracelet or a ring, or anoint your palms or wrists with oil as you state, I am connected. Adorn your throat with a short necklace or anoint your throat with oil as you state, I am confident, I communicate clearly. Dang it. What did I do with the card? Lord, I done moved the card. Don't know. Oh, here it is. Okay, forgot what to do with the card. There you go. Adorn yourself. That ritual of doing the doobie-doobie-doo. Putting on the eyelashes and going through all those changes. When people see that despite whatever changes you make, good, bad, or indifferent, either way, whatever changes you're going through, you still look good when you show up. You are someone to be reckoned with. The undercurrents with the S going on here. Taurus, you got people, you got potential suitors, male and female, that are looking at you like you a damn pork chop on a plate with a biscuit. You need to start thinning the herd out a bit. So you need to start going through and seeing who's staying and who's going. Some of you, that decision is going to be made for you because your response to said people is going to be so strong, you're not going to have a choice but to go one way or the other. Others of you, as it relates to work, don't be afraid to go for the underneath all of this. Don't be afraid, even though you're reflecting, you're doing inside work and you're reflecting, don't be afraid to go for that job or that position at work just because you're taking some time to yourself. That might be the best time, because you can really focus on what you want to say, the messages you want to get across in an interview. You can really spend time if you're doing that and you are withdrawn from the outside world to some greater or lesser degree. So all things look well. This is just one of those little tedious weeks where you got to kind of be paying attention to what you're saying and what you're hearing. Listen to your partner if you get into one of those conversations. Listen to what they have to say. Don't believe what you hear though. Yeah, that comes out. That's really resonating at work. What'd I tell you? End of the week, somebody's big mouth running. Don't believe what you hear and try to steer clear of said person. The delay is your friend. I don't know, that pretty much sums up the whole damn reading right now. You want to, again, the bull is in the gate. The bull can see the meal. Not even 50 feet in front of them. They were trying to get out of that gate. Slow down. Slow your ass down. Slow down. Up here, slow down. The delay is your friend. Come on now. Know your limits. Know your limits. You got, here's where this is coming from. You got people around you that suck your energy dry with their bullshit. You know what your limits are. You know what you can deal with, and you know what you can't deal with. Know your damn limits. Dealing with folks that are just time sucks, just talking about bullshit, but they track you down the minute you get in the office. Know your limits. And then when you know your limits, you know what to tell people. Today is not a good day. I'm not having a good day. Can we talk about this tomorrow? You may have to come just like that. Can we talk about this tomorrow? Take the time, Taurus. Take the time for yourself. And I'm not talking about a whole lot of inside healing shit, if you notice. I'm just talking about taking time for yourself, taking time to do some of that external shit, adornment, make yourself look beautiful, knowing that you're stepping out of one thing and now looking at the new thing, knowing, be conscious about the completion of the last chapter. Let the book close on it, let the page flip on it, and keep it moving. I love you guys. I hope you all have a good week. I will see you soon. Bye, y'all.